Hey everyone, hey all my Wicked Warriors, this is the Wicked Wally webcast. And I am your host, Wicked Wally. I am the host and producer of this show, and it is soon to be the best hard rock heavy metal show on the planet. And we are, if you're catching the show, wherever you're catching the show right now, thank you so much for tuning in. The party is, though, on Twitch, so you're going to want to go to twitch.tv/Wicked Wally webcast to check us out. And yeah, we have a great show for you tonight. Just so you know, if you do come to twitch.tv and you want to follow the channel, you'll get a notification. It'll pop up right there, and it'll actually tell you, it'll actually say your name, and it'll say have a cool sound effect, or if you want to donate to the channel too, it'll have a mess. You can put your message up there. But yeah, join us in the chat wherever you are. We want to see your questions for tonight. It's going to be an excellent episode tonight. This is episode number 6, and we are actually going to be joined by From the Flame. Yes, they are. I call them metalcore rockers. From the Flame, and they are they have risen from the ashes with a brand new lead singer, a new lead vocalist, and a heavier, screamier direction for their sound. They have reworked some of their older tunes and have a few new tracks under their belt as well, pushing them out of their rock roots, hard rock roots, into full-on metal territory. Toward the middle of the show, we are going to actually hear some brand new, never released music from the band, never heard anywhere before on the show. And in the latter part of the show, we're going to feature new music from Every Hour Kills and a band called Lyonen. So it should be pretty damn sick. And it's not just me here. I have someone else in studio that's going to help the interview today, and I'm going to chat with another world premiere. How does Wally do it, says Jason. I don't know. But in studio, joining me, member of Team Wicked, we have Vito. Hey, Vito.
Hello. Nice to see you all.
How are you tonight, man?
I'm good. I'm getting used to the day shift still, but I'm good.
Yeah, that's right. You switched over from nights just so you could be part of this crazy thing, didn't you?
Pretty much. It's been a pleasure. It feels like I was here yesterday, but it was 7 days ago.
7 days ago, yeah. You, Montana, and then and we also had 2 members from the band with Siren. That was a hell of a good show.
That was a great show.
Yeah,
we had so much fun.
Tonight's going to be a great show as well. You guys can still check out that show. We joked a lot. There was lots of jerking off action, and there was lots of milking cows, actually.
Milking cows.
Milking cows action. That's what it was. So lots of milking cow jokes in that. I guess when those boys were shooting one of their music videos, there's a bunch of cows in the distance mooing when they stopped playing. So the cows are like, keep playing. Anyway, that was their audience. But without further ado, boys, if you've taken yourselves off mute, I want to introduce From the Flame. The boys are there. From the Flame. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good. It's great. Good, man. Yeah. What is up, yo?
What is up? Here, and I guess I don't have the words in order. Let's see, what order are you guys sitting right today?
So Marty,
first chest. Brett, Matt, Rory.
Everyone's introducing themselves here. I'm going to fix it right now. So you guys have some brand new music. I guess if folks have caught wind of you before, have heard of the band before, your sound has changed. And if they have lost touch with you in the past year, some things have changed, and some really interesting stuff. So first new addition, you actually got a different lead vocalist, and so we want to introduce, you need to introduce him on your Facebook page as well, but Brett Hetherington, right? Brett?
Yes.
Hey,
right,
buddy. Yeah, so the newest member of the band. Why did you change your sound? It's like, I like it. I like heavy stuff. You know me. I'm a metal guy. But why the change? What was the decision to make for this new sound? Why did you guys change your whole sound? You've reworked some of your old songs too. So what was that? What inspired that? What caused this change in the
We were
band.
doing this radio show, and the guy did this like anecdote where he was like saying, "Hey, I'm gonna come up with a name of your music."
Oh no! Oh no!
Technical grunge. And you know what? Like we walked away and we're like, you know what? That's fucking right. That's 100% what we sound like. Technical grunge. And we're like, is that what we want to sound like?
Oh my God! It's my fault.
I think it's our fault. We kind of came up with that together.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of in like in the
Yeah. Because we had you boys. We had you boys on the radio show, and we were recording you. You had a live session recording, and then we played some of the stuff on the show. And it was really funny because I was just like, you sound like technical grunge. Well, your previous singer Wyatt, he's cool. I still watch him I still got him on my Facebook page, and he does solo stuff, and he's really talented. He's a really talented guy, but he's definitely in the grunge territory. He reminds me of Alice in Chains and anything from early '90s. That's exactly what his voice reminds me of. So it was your guys' sound, which I feel like you even have reworked to be a little bit heavier. Like even some of the newer tracks that I haven't heard before. There's heavier parts in them, or maybe it just seems that way because of the vocals, or have you retooled some of your old songs a little bit?
No, we've definitely retooled a little bit. Yeah. I mean, they're already, even with Wyatt, like, kind of what happened was the instrumentals were going one direction, and the vocals are kind of going a different direction. And so we just kind of hit a point where, like, there's a misalignment here. And so that's kind of, it was completely amicable. You know, Wyatt's in what's his band called again? Vicarious Throughs. Yeah, right? I mean, their stuff is awesome. So.
And they're super fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's a party. It's a party band.
Yeah, no, they're a great band. So I'm watching as Wally attempts to type in a name here on the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to... See, the thing is, like, I'm the producer of the show. I'm a producer of the show while I'm trying to... ask questions and keep the flow of the shit going, and I'm trying to fix shit on the fly. So it's a lot to do. Vito, do you have a question for the band? Can you know these boys really, really well? Actually, to tell us your history, Vito, with From the Flame, and I want you can ask them some questions. You know these boys pretty well, so I'll leave it up to you to do this while I'm fixing things. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I've known these guys for a while. I know Rory through his wonderful girlfriend Anna Lee, and
oh no,
sorry, I'm having a Zevia, and these Zevias just dry you up, but they're so tasty.
He gave me one too. That was a bad idea.
Terrible idea. I'm so phlegmy now, but no. Yeah, when I first met Rory, he was saying he's a guitar player and he's looking for a band. He had just moved to Calgary from Victoria, but before that, he's from good old Scotland.
Yeah.
Didn't do an accent at all.
That didn't sound even right. That was like English or something.
I can't do a Scottish accent.
I sound Irish when I try it. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt. But no, he came to the city. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looking for a band, and he found something that wasn't quite his thing at first, and then they started their own thing, and now we have From the Flame, and they've been awesome. They were so much fun to watch, and I don't really have any questions at the moment, to be completely honest.
So in all seriousness, was I the reason, like as Vito too, why Wyatt got kicked out of the band?
No, I just thought that was funny to throw at you.
It was.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it makes a good story, sure. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
It makes a good story. Yeah, I feel guilty.
It was seriously,
sure,
like 100% amicable, right? It was like hugs all around. It was
right.
Yeah.
And Wyatt came to our first like showing of Brett.
Oh yeah, he
was right.
Yeah. No, we love Wyatt still, so
he was having a good time too.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a little bittersweet for him though. Like he said to me, man, they sound really good. They sound great. I'm so happy for them. But then there's like this sort of, because you guys are all friends. You spend a lot of time together. And even if, from artistic perspective, that was the right thing to do for everybody, I'm sure, he probably just misses hanging out with you guys all the time. You're a good bunch, so.
Oh, Wyatt was one of the best.
Yeah,
we miss him.
Do you just these crazy freaking times we're in, like fucking COVID. Do you still keep in touch with Wyatt?
Oh, I like his posts every now and then.
Yeah, same.
Virtually.
As much as I keep in touch with everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard right now.
Flat out of Facebook jail.
He's constantly in Facebook jail. He's one of the most entertaining guys to have on Facebook.
He is. He did a bunch of covers too. So he has like a grunge, I guess it sounds like grunge versions of like all these like pop songs and like all this stuff. So yeah, he's definitely a fun guy to follow.
That's kind of what his other band does. Is like a lot of cool covers and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a fun time.
All right. So we paid some love. We paid some love to Wyatt, but go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh.
All right.
Don't worry about me. Just agreeing. Yeah.
No worries, Martin. We gave some love there, but you know, honestly, this is pretty cool. I'm digging the new tunes. You have a bunch of music up on Spotify. Like I said, some of your old songs retooled and some new stuff that I hadn't heard until actually recently. I didn't realize you had new music out, so that was actually great. I thought to get in touch with you guys, but it's pretty interesting. So in all seriousness, it was just, you know, I guess you've already answered the question, but I just want to make sure I get a real genuine answer because we were joking around. Why the change? Is this, did you guys always want to be a heavier band? Is that kind of what you were at heart?
I'm going to say we missed the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, so we had a technical difficulty, and it was pretty stuttery. Can you say that again?
Yeah, sure. You can hear me now?
Yeah, it's perfect now. Sorry, we had some battery issues.
Okay, because we were joking around a bunch, but what I was asking is, have you always been at heart a heavier band, and that's why this happened now? This transformation happened.
Yeah, I think like the stuff that we were always putting together instrumentally was always heavier.
Right.
So we were like stuck in this like halfway point where it's like we had these kind of very rock and like you say kind of grunge style vocals, and that was holding us back from being able to write the stuff that we wanted to write. So it's been like a purely natural evolution. It hasn't been like us sitting down and like, hey, let's try and sound like this band. It's just been like writing. We think, just trying to write a good song, right? So
yeah, I feel like we were always, as Britney Spears put it eloquently many years ago.
Okay.
I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. Feels like an act for what we were going through.
So you're going through puberty.
Yeah, okay, band puberty.
Can we cut that bit?
Yeah, your voice. Your voice is all lowered, right? So that's Brett. He's got the growls, right?
Yeah.
Your balls dropped.
Yeah, that's super low now. Okay.
Yeah. 4 out of the 5.
Although Matt, you look like 10 years younger because you shaved your beard off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you didn't recognize.
Yeah.
You just picked up on that?
Yeah, I think
You really thought of that?
Yeah, last time I saw you, man, you had a beard and your hair was shaggier and everything. You cleaned up. You got a nice haircut. You're shaved. Wow,
Yeah.
I think like you did the opposite of everyone else at COVID times. Everyone else is just like Vito's nodding. He's like, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Look at Vito. Come on.
Yeah, I let myself go fully.
Yeah, I like the Pancho Vito look you got going on.
Pancho. So I think I've said this on the podcast every time I've been on, but I told a friend of mine that I would grow a mustache until COVID was over, thinking it would be over by the end of the summer. Yeah. No. I think it'll be like a permanent thing, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your Montana last week said you really liked the mustache.
Montana liked it. Other girls did not.
Yeah.
Some people just see it and they're like, what's that?
What do you guys say?
Said nobody wants a mustache ride?
Not that I found. Not yet.
Not yet.
Nope. No luck.
out there in these difficult, trying times.
All right, we got 9 people in the chat. If anyone wants to send a question this way, please do. Boy, happy Wicked Wally Day from True Arcado. I should know who that is because they're messaging another stream. So thanks for that, man. And then Anna Lee's in the chat as well. Look at those cool dudes.
Pick a different name.
That's right. Try to be like a random person. But we have 9 people watching. That's not too bad. We got some folks watching. And if anyone wants to, come on to twitch.tv/Wicked Wally webcast and or is it / one of the two. So it's down at the bottom. No, it's not at the bottom. It's where we are. Anyway, so go in there and follow us, and we'll see your notification on the stream. We want to get some more follows tonight on Twitch. So I want to talk more about where you found Brett, how he joined the band, and I want to ask Brett how, because he's the newest member of the band. So I'm really interested to find out what was it like meshing with the band, getting to know everybody, finding the sound. I'm going to ask where the lyrics came from. I'm assuming from Brett, because I know in the old band Wyatt wrote the old lyrics. So where that came from. So I want to ask all those really cool questions. But before we do, I want to give folks who are watching right now, on the off chance that anyone's watching right now that hasn't heard of you before, what you guys sound like. I've got 3 of your tracks queued up. We have the new songs that you guys have released. We're going to listen to those in a little bit. But I want to pull up one of the videos that you guys have from earlier that you've already released on your social media. And we have Consumed, Just Keep Breathing, and the Awaken lyric video. Which one of those 3 do you want me to play? I actually think Consumed or Just Keep Breathing would be pretty interesting to play, one of those 2. But what do you guys think?
Yeah,
Consumed? All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Consumed then. So how do you want to set this one up for folks before we play it? Everyone
enjoy, I guess.
Enjoy.
This was music that was given. It came from the older half of the band, and they gave it to me to rework it. So it actually has a whole set of lyrics from the old band coming into the new From the Flame. So this is my take on it.
Oh, okay. So did you?
That's not correct.
Are there any old? There's still old lyrics. There's still old lyrics in the.
I got confused. Yeah, Consumed. This was actually the first song I wrote lyrics for the band. Actually, I tried out with this song.
Gotcha.
And they absolutely liked it, I guess, because I'm still here. So
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
essentially. Yeah, I got nothing else to say on that.
No. What's the meaning behind this, Brett?
The term consumed means being consumed by one's anxiety. So that's essentially what I was going through. A very anxious part of my life when I started trying out for these guys. Yeah. So when I wrote this song, a lot of that went into it.
I can relate. I can relate, man. I deal with anxiety issues all the time. So yeah. If you meet me and you don't think I'm a nice dude, it's probably because I'm having a really, really anxious day. I'm usually not a bad guy.
Quiet. If I'm super quiet, I'm anxious.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Me, I just look angry. All right. So yeah, let's check this out. We're gonna pull this up here. Consumed by From the Flame. Got some chat going on there. Make it bigger than that. There we go. Break out!
Love how you all wear masks.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm stuck, wandering this wasteland, seeing no way through.
The lyrics are going to mean more now.
Descending past the ashy remains so strewn. Acidity in the air,
acidity in the lungs.
At my eyes, this broken, disassembled world will be my demise. Well, I'm thinking maybe someday soon I break the veil of doubt, escape from being the consumed and find a way to break out. Break out.
I can see why this song got you in the band, Brett. Here, I'll pull you guys on there too. Let's see your reaction.
I've been going
You guys look nervous watching your own shit.
Can they hear?
Oh yeah, they should be able to hear us.
streaking over my heart at this
Metal horns up if you can hear us.
cost.
No.
Oh no.
Though so dear, plague my thoughts.
Maybe the music's too loud.
Must keep clear. What can I
Hey, sorry, can you guys hear us?
No, not a bit.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah, we hear the music.
Oh, okay.
So is it just? It's just probably just too loud for you guys. All right.
do to accept my fate? It's far too
so much.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to hear us now. Hey Jay, can you hear us talking over the stream? Oh yeah, you can hear us. Okay, as long as the folks watching the show live right now can hear us. Thanks, buddy. You got to hear our color commentary. So no more hard rock. Nice. Fucking love it. Dude. Your harsh vocals are really great, Brett, if you can hear me. Heck yeah. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Here,
That was sweet.
Can you boys hear us now?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, we're good.
What's going on?
Oh, I thought another video was coming up. Hey, so I got a question for you guys. I know I talked to Lily one time when they were looking for new vocalists. How difficult was it to find someone who can sing clean,
right,
but also scream? Like it's not easy. What's that?
No, it's not.
No,
Brett's the unicorn.
Yeah. We auditioned so many people that were like fantastic screamers, and then they hit the clean part, and it just awful. Yeah, it's
couldn't hold a note.
Yeah, exactly, and they had no self-awareness about it either.
Can you name any names? I'm just kidding.
But the funny story with Brett though is that. Brett actually auditioned for us before we hired Wyatt.
Right, you told us this story.
Way.
You told me this story.
Yeah.
This is a great story.
Yeah, so he was the guy that came before Wyatt, and we had
literally like the audition before.
Yeah, and we had
Wyatt.
all these bad singers. Then Brett came in, and we heard him like, "Oh, this is our guy. He's awesome." And then Wyatt came in, and we're like, "Man, this is our guy." And we hired Wyatt at the time. Hired for no money. Wyatt.
right. Recruited.
And then when we kind of parted ways with Wyatt, we had all these bad people come in, and then Brett applied again, and we're like, oh, he's a pretty good clean singer. So he comes in, he's singing clean. We're like, yeah, this is pretty good. Maybe we can get him and a screamer. And all of a sudden, he like busts out the scream we haven't heard him do before. I'm just like, this was absolutely meant to be. Yeah.
It was concrete.
It was concrete. Yeah. That intro riff.
So Brett, what changed in those few years that made you want to learn how to do harsh vocals like that? Because it's a skill. It takes years to actually, as good as you got, that probably didn't happen overnight. That's something you probably likely worked on quite a bit. So what made you decide to learn that skill? And I'm curious about that. And how hard was it to learn?
A very punk background, so a lot of my music was cleans. Like I listened to pop punk and whatnot. But then I started listening to some more of like the screamo bands, and I liked the sound. So I started playing with it with my own vocals. I did try out for a metal band prior to From the Flame. Okay. We did play a little bit, but then my guitarist moved away. So that the band kind of disintegrated from there. But I was really playing with the screaming part of my vocals. So when I came into these guys and they presented me their new music, I heard myself screaming in parts before I even knew to write it.
Nice.
So I'm like, it seems like it fits with this music. So that's why I submitted that track with the screaming, and it seemed to work. So yeah, but ever since then, these guys have been introducing me to new music with more screaming vocals, more on the metalcore side of things, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's inspiring me. So
awesome. Yeah, and I had made some notes because you guys couldn't quite hear me when we were making comments over the music. First, I was saying, Brett, your harsh vocals are great. they sound really great. And the fact that you can understand what you're saying, that's not a skill that everyone gets with harsh vocals. Like there's some, I think like Wayne Static, and I mean there's certain, you think of Amon Amarth, there's certain bands out there where you can actually understand the harsh vocals, and there's some you just can't. They're so guttural, or the harshness, just you lose the lyrics, and you can actually hear what he's saying, which is good because you put a lot of meaning and thought into the lyrics. And the other thing so if you want to comment on that, you can. The other thing I was going to say is I also see why Consumed, that song got you in the band. I get it. I totally get it. Like I can see why that got you in the band. It's awesome.
It definitely was not the strip show he played for us after the jam session.
Well, it helped.
It helped.
Well, and when I actually
brown eye points.
Whoa. Wait. What? The brown eye points? Brownie points? Yeah. All right. Anyways, that's a good joke. Okay, keep going.
I was gonna say when I started screaming for the band, like I didn't think I was gonna get accepted again. I kind of just went in. Hey, I'm looking for a band. These guys are looking again. So like when I did those first 5 songs, I was still learning to scream. I was still harnessing it. I think within the new content you're gonna play today, my screams have definitely improved a lot, and
it's crazy.
Due to night and day. Honestly, I looked at the Zen of Screaming DVDs. I bought that, and it was really helpful. Honestly.
Well, I don't take this as a negative, but I was at your first show, Brett, when you were singing and screaming, and I was like, oh, it's okay, it's a different direction, it's okay. And I actually talked to Vito about it. But then now hearing your music on Facebook and the new stuff, and how I definitely already hear a progression from when I saw you perform live, and plus nerves too, probably, right? Performing live with a band like that, there's nerves and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to hear one of your new tracks. Actually, maybe we have two new songs you want to debut on the show tonight. So maybe the next thing we'll check out is one of your brand new tracks, and then we can go back into some other stuff. One thing I wanted to talk about Consumed, though, you posted with the video. You said here, check out our new quarantine vid for Consumed, filmed socially distant in 5 different basements using 5 different cell phones. That's creative. And we challenged ourselves last month to do something creative since we couldn't actually play together, and this is what we came up with.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. As I burp up Zevia. Thanks, Vito.
Zevia.
Never brings. All right. So okay. 2 questions about that. One, who edited together? A couple questions. Who edited together the video? How hard was it to do that? And then also, you were socially distant at the time. Are you all part of the same cohort and you weren't before, so you weren't seeing each other, but now you are? How is it working? Because obviously you're in the same room right now, so I'm curious.
Yeah,
he's the editing guy.
Yeah, Chris did the editing.
Guy.
Yeah. Oh, same with before, right? Your old music videos too. Is Chris did a lot of that?
I think he's done all of them.
Yeah, I think he's done all of them.
Yeah.
But we hadn't played together in a month or 2 months, and there's all this stuff like there's no live music playing anywhere, and you're kind of like, well, what the hell's the point of being in a band?
Oh.
We just had to find something to do to have a goal to work towards, right? Just something that kind of draws together, and even if we couldn't be together, to kind of work on something. And we pulled that off, and then we did something similar for Just Keep Breathing, and then restrictions started to lessen a little bit, and we're just like, okay, this is a priority. Even if we don't get to play live, 5 good friends get together once a week and play music and be creative, and that was worth something to us. So yeah, honestly, in that time when COVID was like super bad, like getting to get out and still play was the best part of the week. So
yeah, I think, it still is bad, but people are trying to find a way to still somewhat have a normal life because it's gone on for so long. I think that's really what's going on. And when it first started happening, you got a bunch of cool suggestions from Jason in the chat, so we're going to talk about that in a bit. But just having that normalcy to your life, people are trying to find that again. And I know when this all first broke, like I didn't see anybody at all. Like same with Vito. Vito's saying too. Vito locked down completely. Well, you're a little more worried about it than I am too, probably, or compromise a little bit. So yeah, everyone's being careful. I mean, that's part of the reason we have you coming remotely, because otherwise, like, I mean, I've met you guys lots. I trust you dudes. We've done lots of stuff together. If things were normal, I would have you come in studio. I'd cram you in here, and we do it live in the studio, and it'd be a lot of fun. It gets super hot in here, but and
we just have to take off all of the clothes.
And mustache rides?
Only if you ask nicely.
Yeah. So you edited that together. So at the time you all filmed it separately. You recorded your own parts, and then Chris edited that together. It turned out really, really good for such a low budget, simple kind of video. You guys did a really good job on it. So
I think low budget is giving it too much credit.
Yeah, no budget.
No budget. No. Well, that's as low as you can get, right?
Yeah, it smelled funny.
Yeah. What was it, a bed sheet behind you? Is that what you're saying?
I had to throw it around.
Yeah.
Throw a rug.
Stains on the other side.
Yeah. What kind of lighting? What was your lighting source? Just a lamp or what?
Yeah, not UV.
Not UV. Because everyone's so white. Is that what you're saying? All right. Yeah, a couple cool things in the chat from Jason. He's another one. Remember Team Wicked. Thanks. He joins in and he kind of helps along even though he's not here in person. So thanks, man. Dude, play some music. So we did play some music. He said, "Fuck yeah, that's a good tune." So Jason approves, and he's a pretty picky metal guy. So good work there. And then I hope Brett demanded a salary the second time. And he was saying, you guys, that's a great suggestion. You boys should. We have weekly jams. You could live stream them.
Yeah, we've actually considered that. We've talked about it. Where we do our practicing, the guy actually has some stuff that he set up for some other bands. So it might be something to do in the future.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What was? Excuse me. Were you able to get to Jam Space when you guys decided to go back to like play together? Was like the Jam Space open? Like, how does that work? I've never rented Jam Space out before.
Yeah. Well, it was shut down at first, but then when they kind of did the Phase 2 opening, I mean, our Jam Space, we're pretty good friends with the guy that runs it. So he basically just opened it up to certain bands that want to come in, and he was pretty good on the disinfecting side of things.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Spit shines those guitars.
And
And there's enough space there that we can also do the 6-foot social distancing. Like, we're not close to one another, so.
Wow.
You are now.
And now we are.
Yeah.
Just for this show. So, like, am I gonna have like crazy impact on you guys again?
This is what's known as a super spreader event here.
It's a super spreader, the webcast.
Maybe that's how we'll get all the publicity.
That's right. That's how we're gonna get known. Some asshole in his friggin' office is filming a web show, a podcast or whatever, and then all of a sudden, oh no, I don't want that to be the case. I don't want that to be how the show gets known.
Not at all.
Yeah, that would be bad PR. But I guess all publicity is good publicity. I can't say that right now. Okay, so yeah, how about we do a live premiere? We got 6 people in the chat. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna listen to a never before heard song. There's 2 we're gonna preview tonight. And actually, Vito.
Hey,
I'm going to have you just
be silent
for a moment because it's time for a brand new segment. I guess we're going to do it twice in this episode. Brand new segment I haven't had a chance to unveil yet. Let's do this.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, there you go. The guys.
Slick.
Yeah. Wicked Wally reacts, and Wally and Vito react because we're going to be reacting to a brand new track of yours. I've got them both ready to go. Which song do you want to be the first one up in the live stream? So for Wicked Wally reacts, we've got horrors, a Nature of Horrors, and we have Barcodes. Which one do you want us to?
Nature of Horrors. Yeah. One thing you should know: these tracks are not done. They haven't been finished. We're still doing the final edits. So literally, you guys are the only people besides the people in this room and our partners, we forced to listen to it even though they didn't want to.
Okay, so you still might be retooling it a bit. This is kind of the first rough cut of everything, but it'll give us a great idea. Plus, I'm looking forward to, Brett, you're saying you've improved your vocals a bit more and stuff like that, so I'm actually excited to hear that, and excited because this is new stuff, and I always like brand new stuff. So another exclusive.
So excited.
Oh, so exciting. All right, so yeah, let's here, I'm going to cue this up, and then we will take a listen. Ooh, I can actually see it from the other screen. That's fancy. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lonnie, Chris?
No, I'm still good, man. Thanks.
Sure, buddy. I'll take it away.
I always forget the room camera. And it's so cool because we're in a room and there's a camera.
There's more, Chris.
Whatever.
Plays to the left.
Whatever.
I'm looking for full screen.
Oh, I just double click it.
Oh, thank you. Tech support from Vito. Yeah. All right. So, do you guys want to set up this track for everybody before we hit play?
I think this one actually did predate Red, right?
This was one of the last songs that we had when Wyatt was still in the band.
Yeah. So Brett retooled this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had
That's right. Yeah, we had written this and hadn't done any lyrics for it yet. That's right. Yeah.
And it's in an odd time signature.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That was fun to learn.
Fun to learn. Probably hard. It would be really hard to play live too.
Thanks a lot, Rory.
It's pretty long now, but at the beginning, it was tricky.
All right, man. All right, guys. Let's check this out. Let's do this.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm not stoned.
Or are you? Maybe it'd be better if you were stoned.
Nah, that was last week. I quit. Wow.
Sharing the same eyes, deaf to their cries. We can never hear all of what they fear. Set up the bombs, watching them die. Can we change? Why don't we give it a try? Do we want this end? Straight to hell we descend. Looking up though some defend, others pretend. Seeing no hope, failing every step. I'm part of this now. Our world left out, burning away lights like never before.
Nice.
It's just like murder is wrong time.
Look at those riffs.
I really like this. Nice.
What did she do to you among her fallen few, hungry and alone?
Yeah, Brett, you got a lot better, buddy.
Never shown she's been
Can't believe it. That's awesome.
more than enough. Wandering battlefields, nowhere to go. Using her body to pay, risking her life every day. Family gone in a blur. Someone save her. Seeing no hope, failing every step. I'm part of this now. Our world left out, burning away lights like never before. War is just like murder is wrong time to decide. Our nature from horrors, the tale of our genocide.
It's good, man. This is good. works nicely, man. Everything just kind of works so well on this song.
Dude, it like makes me so stoked to like know these guys. Just hearing this, like, I know them.
Yeah, in this new direction, this is pretty epic.
Dude, I'm fucking digging it.
Me too. Whoa! Wow.
Too far.
Oh.
Our nature of
Vito's shaking his head. He's shaking his head.
Dude.
He's overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed. Wow, you guys.
That was so fucking dope.
Where the fuck did that come? We're going to hear it again. Where the
Round two.
Round two. Where the fuck did that come from? Holy shit. Okay, so first I want to say, guys, that was incredible.
That was beautiful.
That was absolutely incredible. How do I get...
Thank you.
I thought I'd like miss Rory's like face melting solos, but with all those cool lifts and like everything happening, it was not missing anything.
No, that's a very good point, and it was very it was almost progressive. It was the most progressive thing I think you guys have ever released. I would almost call that progressive metalcore, which is hopefully you guys like it. Okay, we gotta get rid of Rory now because we don't want to be a progressive band.
Great, gonna get a new singer again.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, that was good.
Okay,
that was
honestly, while I was listening to that, I was just like, this is a whole new From the Flame.
Oh yeah,
this is a whole new From the Flame, and you guys solidified it with that song. We haven't heard the other brand new track yet, which we're going to hear in a bit, but yeah, you solidified yourself. You guys sound like a whole new fucking band, and in a good way. I mean, you said that's a mixed one, and everyone's got to keep that in mind, because I was listening through my headphones, listening very carefully.
It sounded pretty good,
and there's certain parts I would say clean it up a bit. Have a little more cleaner coming through. Do you know what I mean? A little bit less muffled, I guess. I'm not a sound guy. A little cleaner in the mix, but and maybe the vocals bring a touch more forward or something, just so you can hear them a little bit more, but not too much, because it's good that it kind of flows through everything.
It does flow nice.
Yeah, that's the first mix you guys have ever put out. I mean, who does the mixing in the band? Who actually does that work?
Us, man.
That's not us.
That.
Yeah, we pay. Yeah.
We record with Casey Lewis of Belvedere fame.
Oh, nice.
Echo Base Studios.
Yep.
Base,
Yeah. So he's
shout out to
a
Casey.
genius, right? Like he's like a sixth member of the band, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You go in there, record with him, and then he puts so much polish on it.
We don't actually sound like that.
Okay, so this is his first version of the mix, right?
Say that again.
This is Casey. You said, sorry.
Yeah. So this
it's Casey's first version of the mix, right?
Yeah, we're still doing tweaks on it. So.
And it hasn't been mastered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it hasn't been mastered yet.
Oh, that's probably that's what's missing. That's what's missing. That's what's missing.
And
okay.
even though it's not mastered, it still sounds ridiculous.
Right.
He does a really good job. He does a lot of local bands, and I think he's a great. He's your producer essentially, is he not?
Yeah,
he throws in so many ideas.
Yeah, he's like a sound engineer. Like he'll come in, if you need like an extra background vocal track, he'll help you out with that. He just end up like adding to the songs we record with him. So
yeah, it sounded great, and there was like the little like electronic little spot.
Yeah.
Little
What's that, Vito?
There was like, I don't know if it was a guitar effect or what it was, but it was like a little doo-doo-doo.
We were listening to where that came from. We were listening to "Bless the Fall," and they used that. Not to say that we just stole it.
Yeah.
No, we were listening to it.
You were inspired.
How can we make the sound thicker, right?
Yeah.
How do we thicken the sound? How do we bring it? How do we add more than just the instrumental part to it, right? That really adds kind of like you mentioned, the fact that there's not the ripping guitar solos anymore. We didn't want to lose the complexity, but we wanted to lose the emphasis on just one instrument and build complexity through the layering. And so that's a lot of what that song was. So.
And like still without the solos, the riffs were heavy, dude.
Yes.
And like super fucking sick. Like everything was it was really nice. That my ears enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. So and my ears are picky because I miss the mastering. I'm just such a picky guy. But Casey's awesome. Casey does great work.
Yeah,
he's honestly, I didn't realize he was one doing the job. So as soon as he's done with it, it's gonna sparkle, right? So it'll be great. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Was it Casey? Is it Casey who also has his own board game thing? Is that Casey?
I don't know.
Okay, I might be thinking of another guy, but
sound wrong.
yeah. It might be the guy, but so awesome guys, wicked job. Actually, you know what? We didn't do it earlier, and I missed it. We should give a round of applause for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Stop it.
Now, excuse me. The writing process of that song, who was lyrics done by Brett and then you guys all just collabed for it, or how did that come to be? Because I know Lily loves his funny time signatures.
I actually hate my funny time signatures.
Do you?
But I want things to sound different, and I know that. Okay, this is our best effort at sounding different. It doesn't. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Not sounding like everybody else.
Yeah, that's essentially my goal. I know metal is metal, and it's just going to sound that way. But anything we can do to change it up and make it sound modern, everybody's heard thrash, and thrash is awesome, love it, but
it's repetitive.
You want that modern sound into your music. You accomplished it, guys. That song is killer.
I love that time. I love even the first song had cool time signature in it too. And I think that's what I enjoy on new music is it gets you thinking.
Right.
You kind of nodding your head to it. It's oh, I'm not in time anymore. Shit. And then you kind of think, and it's okay, how did they do this? That's my thought process when I listen to something like that.
Right.
It's not only in my mind, how did they do this, but how do they continue to how do they keep the time? I'm not a musician like you guys are. I like to play for fun.
We're musicians in the loosest sense of the word.
I don't know about that, man. You guys have composed some impressive stuff. All of it.
Matt's the culprit for the funky time signatures. That's all Matt.
Oh, okay.
There's been a couple times where I brought a riff to everybody, and then Matt's like, "Oh yeah, let's instead of making this normal so that everybody can enjoy it, let's fuck it up. Try to fit in this signature," and then that's what came of it. And what's nuts is that song we were least confident in that song going into the recording process, but then when we came out the other side and heard the result, it's actually now more our favorite than any of the other tunes we have to wrap up this album.
It's wild what a good producer can help you out with, eh?
That's true too.
Right.
Absolutely.
You can polish a turd, apparently.
And pull that out of you guys. Yeah, friggin' awesome job. We gushed over that song for a really long time. Do we want to listen to some more music? Some more of your tunes?
So bad.
Okay, but Vito's gonna go pee. And I just perfect time for a music break, I think. Yeah, let's listen to Just Keep Breathing. Is that cool, or do you want to? What do you guys want?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, it's my house. Okay, Just Keep Breathing. You guys, so here in your description on Facebook, it says racism sucks, and it sucks even more that someone had to die for the world to stand up and take notice. Oh, okay, I can guess what this is about. While not originally written about this event, this song, not originally written about this event, this song does a better job of expressing how we feel right now than anything we could write here. Okay, so I'm assuming the Black Lives Matters movement, George Floyd, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about in the description, but it wasn't originally about that, this song, is that right?
Correct, yeah. It's about the same general idea, but I guess the George Floyd event really put it into perspective. The song became about that. It's like I wrote the song before it happened.
Yeah, and it's called...
It just seemed very fitting for us to do that one next.
Yeah, and it's called Just Keep Breathing, too, so that's fitting. Oh.
Is this the next new song?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I clicked the thing, so I clicked the thing, so...
This is not a new song, if that's what you said. This is one of our oldest songs.
This is one of your old songs retooled. Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah, no. Yeah. So it's not a brand new track.
Yeah.
It's Just Keep Breathing is the new tune. You're gonna recognize this one because you know their old music, Vito. But just bear with me. Yeah, let's just get it going, and I guess I'll fix the technical problems after. But I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hear this though. So hold on, just wait with me.
Oh, yeah. We've heard it before.
Oh, that's actually true. That's true. You've heard it before. Okay, I'll get the sound fixed then after. We'll just let folks watch the video. This is another video you guys shot with cell phones. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't own a camera.
Spend all our money on music. I've got like old generation phones that I just put in all in different areas in the studio.
Yeah.
I think
fix the lighting and everything after.
Okay, yeah, let's pull this up.
Oh, another cool guitar. Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you recognize it already.
Did you get a new drum kit?
That's the studio one.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't recognize it.
Yeah, I play that one more than anything.
There we go. I'm trying to move that thing for the past 20 minutes.
Change in the weather, never getting better. Going along for the ride. Before I die from exposure, where am I gonna hide? Just keep breathing. Each and every breath keeps my heart beating. Forever sinking is where this path is leading. So it's drowning world, drowning me. Lying down, just to see my skin burns, exposed from radiation. This pain, face my degradation. Turning a blind eye to the suffering of our own kind.
That transition from clean to... Oh, man.
Your breathing is the same as mine. Just keep breathing. Each and every breath keeps my heart beating. Forever sinking is where this path is leading.
Oh yeah, this is like very 90s breakdown right now with the whispering. I like it.
Love it.
Can't you see? My voice is gone. No sound. I can feel myself sinking underground. Breathe.
ASMR video.
What's ASMR?
ASMR. I forget what it stands for, but it's when people like whisper in their microphones. Okay, anyway, we're definitely not gonna do that. Okay, hold on. Let me get this shit off the screen. Okay, yeah. You know what? I've had to have heard the first version of that song 20, 30, 40 times before. Lots of times. Vito's shaking his head. Him too. Okay, first thing I notice is the whole thing sounds heavier. Now, it can't just be the vocals. There's no way that's just the vocals. There's either something in the mix or there's something in the tuning. There's something going on there that I'm hearing that's beyond just the harsh vocals. Or is it just an illusion?
Yeah, no. It's the same track.
You know what, Wally? All he did was everything is exactly the same.
Oh.
It's just Brett.
What? That is it. That's it.
Oh. Literally the same track. It's not like we went and re-recorded it. It's the exact same track from before.
Really?
What?
We just sent Brett in and he did his thing, and now we got a whole new track.
Yeah. Dude, I want to listen to the other. I got to listen to the other one when I get home now.
It's up on the I think. Yeah.
Dude,
that is insane. That is insane. How much? I think I keep calling. Montana's not here. Sorry, folks. I keep putting in the wrong view.
Did you put me as Montana?
No, I just keep pushing the wrong button. So it's the one with all of us in the video. So I keep showing her name, and she's not here today.
I'm not as good looking as Montana. That's for sure.
All right. So 100%, that was exactly the same track. No changes whatsoever. I was hearing things. I don't know what I'm talking about. And it was just the vocals were re-recorded over it. That was it. Is that what you guys are saying?
Yep, sir.
Yep.
Fuck.
Brett is the unicorn.
Brett's he's the missing link.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's impressive.
That is very, very, very impressive. Okay. Cool stuff. And then the other question I had is, a lot is about the changes, I guess, in the band, because I know you guys from a while back now. Brett, have you heard any of the original songs before recording stuff? Because I would think it'd be a detriment. I think it'd be beneficial to go in and just hear the instrumentation, not hear any of the original vocals, like the original vocals from before, and just go in there. So my question is, did you hear the original songs at all before writing lyrics, like the original lyrics before writing new ones, or did you get to go in fairly fresh?
Yeah, no, actually, I refused to listen to the old ones until I had written lyrics for them. I didn't want to be inspired or pushed in the same direction. I wanted to take my own direction on it. Once I had the songs written, then I listened to them.
That is a very smart move. Very, very smart move.
Yeah.
Question: what did you think? What like you say you didn't listen to the original recordings until you wrote the new vocals.
Yeah.
So when you went back and listened to the original, what did you think?
I was happy with
Hey, Rory, I asked the questions here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. That was a great question. I want to know. That's a great question.
No, definitely. I was very confident with what I had written. I liked it. I still listen to it. Yeah, it's actually on my playlist because I like the music that I write. I know there's artists out there who write but then listen to everything else. I like our music. I think it's really awesome. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, what did you think when you went? What did you think when you went and heard what was done by another vocalist, by another songwriter?
When I heard Wyatt's vocals, I was like, yeah, I think it fits, but it fits in a different genre than I think what they're going for with the music. And just like that's why they parted ways mutually is the same thing. They just their music, they wanted to take it into a heavier section, and Wyatt's a great singer, but he's a grunge.
He is.
That's where he fits.
Yeah, he's a great singer, but he's more on the rock side, grungy side stuff. Yeah, maybe even like some folkier stuff he could probably do really well too.
Probably. I heard him sing Santeria once, and it was good. Yeah. Do you remember that one night? Yeah. You guys were playing at that bar that no longer exists. That's behind Dickens, and has like the stage was like down a few steps. And then, anyways, there was like a reggae band that played after you guys, and then he jumped on stage. And yeah, he sang Santa. It was good. I was like, oh, he can do that too.
What about that? Yeah. That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was awesome. I think I might have a video recording of that somewhere.
Lord Nelson.
Yeah.
Lord Nelson.
Yeah.
Lord Nelson. Yeah.
Busted out at a barbecue one time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's several parties where something by Sublime was busted out. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still dumbfounded that this is the exact same song. It's just a.
I gotta listen to it again. Like I recognize the guitar because it's so easy, and the bass.
Right.
So I guess the guitar and the bass and the drums are all the same. I guess.
I guess so.
We're not lying to you.
Yeah.
You were here, and you were here. You I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
I have one more question.
Go for it, Vito.
This one's for Lori, only because I forgot, and I've asked you this before. On your guitars, you have 2 switches that are not stock, and I can't remember what they do. You always like customize your guitar.
Oh yeah, I love those switches. It's kind of nerd talk, but it's a Sustainiac system.
Okay.
They are becoming more stock in Schecter guitars, and what it does is it's a sustainer. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to explain this properly.
It sustains. It helps sustain.
Basically, if you flick one of the switches and hold a note, it will just hold the note.
Oh.
Forever, as long as that 9-volt battery in the back lasts, it will hold that note. But then on one of the other switches, if you flip it up one, it goes into feedback. So it gives you like this perfect tone, perfect pitch of feedback. And then you flick that same switch again.
Okay.
And it gives you an octave above that tone of feedback. So you can get really, really high notes. Steve Vai uses them. And I guess Avenged Sevenfold uses them.
So wait, is it layering the sound, or is it objective just to get higher notes? I kind of.
It just sounds really good. It's kind of your sound, like not a lot of people use them. So when you use it, it's cool to have.
There's a really cool track where Steve Vai demonstrates exactly what this thing does. And It's called Building the Church. And he does it, and it's at the very end of the track, and it's like this 30-second section that has nothing to do with the rest of the song. But basically all he does is he flips the switch on, and he flips it. I think he just does it to one harmonic. And he slams the whammy bar back, and all he does is just hammers rhythmically on the whammy bar while moving his fingers up and down on the neck, and he just makes this awesome tune. Building a Church.
Building a Church. Google it. Steve Vai.
Off of the Real Illusions Reflections album, the last 30 seconds. That's where you'll get it. It's the best example of that.
We'll be looking it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you do have a unique guitar sound, so I was always. You told me that before, and I just never remembered what the hell it was, so I had to ask.
Yeah, Sustainiac.
I'm gonna look it up when I get home.
Okay.
Sweet.
Great question. And I tried to follow as much as I could. Non-musician. I'm just a fan. Martin, you're Martin and Chris. Not Martin.
Yep.
Yeah, Martin and Chris. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I mean, you're guitarists as well. Did you understand what he was talking about?
Pretty over my head.
He lost me.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Awesome. Oh yeah, time is just flying. Time is just flying by right now. I think we're gonna. How about we check out the other never before heard song? So is this one now? I'll let you guys set this up. But is this track here? It's called Barcodes. And is this all brand new? So I think we kind of
This is brand new, but it's not called Barcodes anymore.
That was its working title.
okay. What's
So,
it?
COF.
Cough.
Cough.
COF.
Yeah, capital C.
It's an ode to
lowercase
COVID.
capital F.
Yeah.
Kind of,
It's a COVID tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's a COVID tune. This is gonna be yeah. You guys are gonna get what's it called? A spread when they're together.
Oh, I don't know. Super spread.
Super spreaders.
Yeah.
Song about COVID. All right. Let's check it out. So
Rebrand, yeah.
COF cough and yeah. Let's do this. Let's check it out.
You need to turn on your speaker so you can hear it too. Yeah,
Hold on, are you guys not hearing it? The band wants to hear it too. Yeah, it's because I was mucking around. Okay, here on. Sorry everyone watching the stream right now. We're gonna get this brand new track going right away. But the band wants to hear their own music. That's how much they love. That's how much they love their own music. So just bear with me. Where did that go now?
We inflict this pain on others, not ourselves.
Are you guys gonna reveal what the acronym is?
It's in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's in there.
You'll have to listen for it.
You have to listen for it, yeah.
We should just start speculating.
There, you guys get to see behind the scenes how I actually have to hack Skype so I can actually share my sound. So we'll do that, and then I gotta close this. This is not exciting at all. Okay, there we go. All right. So now you guys, I'm gonna turn off some of the background tunes a bit more. Can you guys hear sound now? All right. Yes, music is working once again. All right, let's go ahead and play Cough. We're all gonna have a good cough.
Hey, oh no, it's okay. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Please, fellas.
Schecter guitars, Jason says in the chat.
Thoughts you kept private, to them are nothing new. Years in a row,
It's a nice slow build. I like it.
always returning, and no one
Drums sound fucking sweet.
simply froze me.
Yeah, they do.
And the guitar was not really following it, but it is.
You represent the future of malcontent. Fail to protect who you are and benefits.
Ooh.
Hurting us like cattle, we are picked and ticked. Before our battle, you already knew my name. My name. Are you being forced to accept your code? Bring to me who I am. My identity's not my own.
First time ever heard anywhere. Right here on the Wicked Wally webcast.
I fail to understand why my soul's in demand. Nowhere to So dwell in the safety of your home. It finds you everywhere, silently watching you from your phone. Do you even care? And I know things will only get worse for us. In a future, we will have to trust. We must. We going to face we can't be spent.
Fucking wow.
Being forced to accept your code. Bring to me who I am. My identity's not my own.
It's just so well put together.
Yeah, very well put together. Sounds fully cooked. Doesn't. I can't even tell this needs anything. This is awesome. Changes again. Love it. Progressive.
Yeah, not the same band.
Not the same band, I know. But it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Dude.
Holy sheep shit. Wow. Fucking. Wow. Holy shit. And that was yeah, that's about it. That's that ends Wicked Wally Reacts. Holy sheep. Wow. I said holy sheep shit. That's just what came to mind. Wow. Okay, so I've got some notes.
I'm so impressed.
I'm so impressed too. I've got some notes here. I was so listening to the song so carefully. I didn't want to say too much over it. I was enjoying it so much. Okay, so lyrics that stood out to me: silently watching you from your phone, and I know things will get worse. That hit me right in the feels because that's how you felt. You feel during all this these times with this pandemic going on, and you're seeing somebody on a screen for the most part all the time. You're not like live with them in person, and like that hit me, man.
Good.
Wow. And like I said, not even like Vito said, not repeating what I was saying, not even the same band anymore, but in a great way.
In a great way. Not taking anything away from before.
No. I mean, it's
come on, like
this is a great evolution for the band, and
dude, I'm so stoked.
I am super stoked after hearing these brand new songs from you guys, and where you're going, and it's progressive. I wrote that down: progressive. I wrote it down 3 fucking times because the changes and have always had that, but these last 2 tracks, there's so much of a prog element to it. But I like that kind of music. I love that kind of music.
The other thing I'm super impressed with is your ability to go from clean to scream without like taking a breath. Like you literally.
Well, it's recorded. It's recorded. So I actually want to know if he actually did that or not.
Not barcode, really.
But something one took.
Yeah, both same and nature. Yeah,
going between.
Yeah.
when you do that one part where you're like, can you see the burning flying? Like that.
Yeah, he can 100% do that live.
I love that.
I've almost every
Wow.
time multiple times.
Yeah.
It's fun to make him do the same song 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
It's like, oh,
Everyone's just standing there looking normal, dripping sweat. I'm like, okay.
I got
Now-
one more left, guys.
do you have to warm up your voice, but like pretty well before, like obviously performing and practicing?
Sorry, say the question again.
Do you have to warm up your voice quite a bit to get that? Like,
Yeah, no, I have a routine I go through now. Actually, about an hour before I do any kind of performing, I'll drink like almost 1.5 liters of water,
Okay.
and then I do vocal exercises for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I eat a burger from McDonald's and drink a Coke. That's my secret.
I thought carbonated beverages would be bad, but maybe for the guttural vocals are good.
my 3 burger, my burgers, four burgers. Yeah, I brought 4 McDonald's burgers to my recording session because I just find having a greased up throat makes it sound better. I only eat
Oh.
like one of them, but
So that's the less sexy side of recording.
no, I've
my belly's hanging out.
it's funny you say that because I've heard of people having like spoons of olive oil.
Oh,
before
really?
recording, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Just to lube up your throat.
You guys, I used to drink honey.
Honey, did
You have to.
Yeah. Take a shot of honey.
Yeah.
Take a shot of honey, yeah.
Now, I could see that helping with the harsh vocals for sure, but does that the greasy food, would that your clean vocals kind of suffer from that a little bit, or?
Surprisingly, with my clean vocals, since I've practiced them a lot more, I'm a lot more comfortable with them, so I know where I can push myself. There are times where I'll get a little rasp, but most of the time my cleans are pretty easy. It's the screaming that really the effort is being put into. So.
Right.
The rhythm section in that song was pretty badass too.
Right. Yeah.
It really carried it. It was nice.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed it.
Chris, did you write that?
No, I didn't.
I have a fun part
Yeah, you wrote the intro, right?
at the
Yeah.
intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole intro, you wrote.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, the intro is fantastic. It's such a nice way to ease into that song. It takes you on a journey through the whole track. Actually, I have another note here. Towards the end of the song, I think the final breakdown, I put doom metal ... what? Because I almost felt they went into like doomy territory. Like you guys are like it's like an experiment. You guys are experimenting with your sound, but in a way that doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound like oil and water. It all meshes together. Very, very cool.
I think we were listening to parts of like the soundtrack from the new Doom game. Actually, now you mentioned that. Yeah. That's what we were talking about that bridge, right? That's what we were listening to.
game.
Oh.
He suggested that to Rory.
Yeah.
That bridge had us stuck. Well, it had me stumped for a long time, and then
Right.
you reach out and it's like, hey guys, okay, this is where we're at. I'm fucking stuck. I have nothing. I don't even have a clue of where it should go.
Mhm.
Please, any and all comps, direction, anything, just give me. Matt sends over this Doom commercial. Ends up being nothing like the Doom commercial, but it sparked
Right.
something in the right way, and that's where
Nice.
it worked.
Well, when I said doom, I mean like doom metal, doom metal, the genre, but the Doom video game. Yeah, that's Mitch Gordon, right? And I know Jason, if he's still watching, he's a huge fan of Mitch Gordon and the Doom soundtracks from the video games, and so am I. I mean, you want to have a crazy workout or something like that, listen to that music. You're just like super pumped. But that inspired you to actually make something that sounds to me like doom metal. Not the new one. Okay, so I guess Mitch Gordon did the. Was it the brand new game that inspired you, or was it the first remake?
The soundtrack, brand new game. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jason's saying Mitch did the last Doom soundtrack. He didn't do the brand new one. Okay, I actually haven't listened to the soundtrack from the new Doom.
I haven't.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
It's cool where we find inspiration in the most odd spaces. Hey.
Yeah.
I love how as musicians we can call we can call plagiarizing.
I mean, but is there? I think you had someone on your previous show.
Yeah.
Is there really anything original now? Like, everything's kind of.
No, I've had multiple artists comment on it. One is Rav from Ravenous.
Yes.
He actually came on the show with my co-host, and every song he played two songs. He played their song, and then a song or two that directly inspired that song. And you can see how they meshed together, where he definitely did his own thing, but you can see where the inspiration comes from. Another good example of that is I interviewed a band from France called Ultra Vomit. They're
Ultra Vomit,
comedy metal band, and if you haven't checked them out, you definitely go check them out. They're fantastic. They're award winning. They're probably one of, if you're French, you know who they are. If you're not French, you probably don't know, but they're absolutely fantastic. I interviewed them at Heavy Montreal, and what they said when I asked them about because this kind of sounds like System of a Down, and this kind of sounds like this, and this kind of sounds like that, because they do a lot of that, because it's comedic metal, so they kind of do a lot of that kind of stuff. And they said it's not ripping off. It's riffing off.
Riffing off. Oh, punny.
Okay.
The French, they're all about the puns, and I love puns, so it's perfect.
That's awesome.
So you guys are just riffing off. You're not ripping off. You're not stealing. You're riffing off.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, I think we're doing well. I mean, we're already. We're almost an hour.
Shit.
We're almost 90 minutes into the stream. Not quite. We still have 6 people hanging out, watching. Thanks, folks, tuning in. See if there's any more chats. Let me check the multi-stream, because if people are on Facebook and they're trying to chat, I won't actually see it. Oh, Wyatt was in the chat earlier. I missed it, buddy. Wyatt's on Facebook watching. He said, "New tune kicks ass." It does, buddy. And Wyatt, if you're still listening, we paid you some love as well, because we still all love you, buddy. But I do absolutely love the new song, the new music as well. So you can tell there's lots of love there, hey? It's why it's in the chat tuning in and...
Like we said, like it was 100% amicable. We absolutely fucking loved seeing him at like Brett's first outing. Like he was right up front.
Oh yeah.
He's awesome.
You know what? When we finished that set, and while you were there, so maybe you heard this, but Wyatt screamed at the top of the songs, he's like, "That's what From the Flame should sound like."
Yeah, I'm gonna cry. It's so sweet. It's such a sweet thing to say.
Yeah, we miss him.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you guys get famous, maybe he can be like part of the crew. You can, bring him on tour as a warm up act or something. Or like, as a what? What did you say?
Said as a woman act?
No, as a warm up act. Warm up act. Yeah.
A woman.
I mean, he's quite pretty. She's quite pretty, but I don't think
he never wears a shirt.
That's true.
Some chicks dig that.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes he should wear a shirt though. Sorry, Wyatt. Sorry, Wyatt.
You mean you don't like the shirtless with the leather jacket on top? That's his look.
No. The shirtless with the leather jacket is great. Once the jacket comes off, then I think that's not as good, because he's so white. It's like blinding. He's blindingly white. He's blindingly white. So I just don't think it works. Like Sorry. Now he's gonna like send hate to the chat. Okay. No, dude. But okay. Or maybe I'm just not the target audience. Maybe all the women in the audience are like, oh yeah, take off your leather jacket.
I don't know, some Russian lady was into him that one time. Was she Russian or Polish?
Are you telling a Russian story? This is a great story. Blowing the speeding ticket?
Okay. This is why we got...
I don't know if that's allowed on this.
No, everything's allowed, man. This is we got no rules. I'm not on the radio anymore. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah. And that's why I got you here, Vito, to bring up random shit. Plus, you know these guys. So, okay, let's hear the story. I want to hear it.
I don't know it exactly. But
or yeah.
There was a Russian chick. No, I don't.
Mike's cutting in and out for us.
Is it?
It's the same for anybody else.
I don't know. Maybe.
We hear Wally, no problem, but we lost.
Got me? Test. Hello?
Sound like you're talking through your phone.
Oh no! I'm gonna switch mics.
I can hear you perfectly fine, though.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now you're better.
Now I'm good. Oh, it might have been a little. Okay, we're good. Yeah. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. That's okay.
The story, but are we? Not after all that build up, are we not gonna tell it?
Wasn't there like some chick that like kind of picked him up and then got a DUI on the way home or some shit?
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a little more to this story.
Yeah.
It's pretty important.
Oh, she was blowing him on the way home. Wow, but she was driving though.
I think she was driving and blowing, and then she flew over.
No wonder she got.
Oh, that was fun. She was pretty good looking too.
Yeah, that may or may not be a true
Nice.
story.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Was that after the Lord Nelson show?
Yeah, it was.
Wyatt got really sick.
No, that was the next Lord Nelson show.
yeah.
When he ate all those nachos before we played.
God, watch how many nachos I can eat.
So it's either McDonald's burgers or nachos, or these are the secrets to being a great vocalist. Is you got to eat junk food.
It sounds delicious.
It does.
Sign
actually.
me up.
It does actually. Maybe I need some McDonald's before I do the show.
Dude, now I want McDonald's. Shit.
Hashtag not a sponsor, but hey, if you want to sponsor it, I don't know.
What's
I don't know
your
if
address? No, I'm kidding. Just order it. Oh.
what's going on. You guys good?
I'm hearing you there, Wally.
Yeah,
Huh?
our audio's also.
I think it's just you guys because in the chat I got some assistance from from Jason in the chat. He's saying Vito sounds fine here and maybe selective hearing from the band. So you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to turn on the backroom tunes a little bit because sometimes that will drown out us. So how about now?
Yeah, once you start playing the music in the background, it was.
Yeah, is it better now?
Yeah.
A lot better.
Test.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah, we'll just turn the tunes down a little bit. Yeah, if you guys are having trouble hearing us, sorry about that. So we learned about don't get DUIs, don't pick up drunk women. I guess it's okay.
Don't let drunk women drive you home.
Yeah, don't let drunk women.
That's a good. Well, like I said, time is flying by. I actually want to check out. We checked out lots from you guys, but what's before we kind of close off the interview portion with From the Flame with you boys. Well, one is I want to hear Martin talk because he didn't talk the whole show.
He talked a
little bit.
I talked a little.
So Martin, what's coming up next for the band?
A little bit. What's that? Sorry.
What's coming up next for the band? What do you guys got? What do you guys got coming up next?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I'll still be in it.
Yeah.
Hopefully so.
We're gonna get this first CD.
Looking for a new bass player.
Yeah. Looking for a new bass player already. So.
I'm gonna make some sort of comment about the music, and then you're gonna get rid of you. But no, seriously, guys, what's coming out? I'm trying to opening the floor to you to plug yourselves, like where to follow you, how to keep in touch, why you're here, what you're promoting. Obviously, you had new music. We listened to that. What's coming up next for the band? Go.
Well, we're working on like the CD art right now for the album.
Cool.
We want to release that soon.
Nice.
And then start working on our next album, From the Flame #2.
Number 2.
But now it's just a tedious task of finding art and getting the songs in a nice fluid order and getting them out to you guys hopefully ASAP here.
Would you guys have some kind of like album release party of some kind if it's possible? Or is that kind of...
Yeah. If the current climate allows us to get away with something like that, but we also want to be very careful. Like the whole pandemic, it is important, especially with the cases rising and whatnot. We just want to try to make our music work fit in with this environment. That's our main goal.
So our thinking is maybe to delay the CD release party, but we're going to do like an online kind of release party.
Cool.
Or to get a few friends together to listen to it or something. But so we're certainly going to release the CD and promote it. But yeah, in terms of any sort of live playing, I don't have to see when that's a thing again. So
yeah, it's tough, and even when like I've been to a live show since this pandemic, and it's just different. Like like you sit like you're sitting at a restaurant, and it's cool. Like I think what I missed most was the loudness of the live show.
Right.
But it's just so like I love to be up front all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like
sitting down in chairs kind of takes the energy away, right?
It does.
yeah. And having like half capacity or less there's no energy there.
Right.
Yeah, we're like, we could do this half-assed, or we could wait a little bit and do it properly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be doing a double album release by that time. So.
Yeah,
Ooh, maybe.
That'd be pretty cool. So From the Flame #2. So is that going to be songs that, because right now there's some stuff on Spotify. We just heard 2 new tracks you guys just are still still working on, but they sound great already. Are any of those songs going to be on the new album, or is this like, I'm a bit confused where the songs are being released?
These 4 songs are going to be part of the first album. They are the last 4 songs we're adding to it, and the 5 songs on Spotify are the other half of the album.
Okay, perfect. So it's like a 9-track album, is that?
Yeah.
Nice, cool. So will be 2 more tracks that no one's ever heard of when you release that album.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
The last 4, other than those 2.
Yeah.
There's a big thing for us to like set a goal to try and get this finished. I mean, that's, with not playing live, like, what do you work towards, right? So
Right.
like 3 years or 4 years, we're gonna get a CD done here finally. So
that's awesome. And then Jason mentioned the live stream suggestion. I mean, worst case scenario, you do a live stream album release party, right? You could do that. Worst case scenario.
The one nice thing about live stream is nobody can jump on the stage.
that's why I'm doing live shows. Vito was trying to help me with my drum kit.
Right, because they didn't know it was you. Is this that story?
Yeah, they were playing at the rec room, and some drunk idiot like got on stage, and I'm looking around. I'm like, who the fuck is security? Like, who does this? And why isn't anyone doing anything about it? And I just got my hair back after losing all my hair from cancer, so nobody recognized me. I think I had a little bit of a beard too. And so I jump on stage and I get the guy off, but he, like, in doing so, we didn't get in a tussle or anything, but kind of stumbled onto the drums and pushed the drums over. And then I went to go back to put them back, but Matt didn't recognize me, which is fair. And like, nobody should be on the fucking stage except for the band. Right. It was just a fucking shit show. I was so mad at that guy. It was annoying.
Matt was trying to kick you off the stage?
Yeah, a little bit. But you have to. The crazy part was nobody realized what was going on because it was behind Wyatt and Rory. So, that was...
When the drum stopped, it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. I actually felt super bad about that. So.
No, there was nothing to feel bad about, man. Security. God damn it. Fucking rec room. But, that's one good thing about the live stream. You don't have to kick people off the stage.
It's an idea. I mean, we talked about it, right? Maybe we'll talk to you about it afterwards and see if you can help us with some ideas to put it together.
Cool.
All right, we're near the end of the show. We're at the last part of the show. We're not done yet, but we're getting close. I wanted to try to squeeze in, see how much time we have. You know what? Let's do one. I was going to do 2, but we can save that for another episode.
Cool.
Let's do 1 review. So, boys from the Flame, do you guys want to stick around to give us your thoughts, your expert opinion on this next track that we're going to listen to from a different band?
Expert opinions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Expert
opinions.
People call me an expert too. I'm just like, no, I'm not an expert. Like, sometimes I'm like bang on, and people are like, oh, you know so much stuff, but really I'm just pulling stuff out of my ass. Because earlier when I thought you guys retooled that song and it was just the vocals,
fooled me too.
so I'm not an expert, but I do love music. All right, so we're just gonna do one. I'm gonna save this other one for another week. Those guys are pretty mainstream, pretty well known, so they'll get a lot of publicity anyway. We're going to listen to a band called... Actually, it's time for... Here we go. Let's do this properly. It's time for some reviews. There we go. Time for some reviews. So for our review for tonight, we're going to do just one band tonight. We're going to listen to a group called Lyonen. It's a one-man band. So this is a pretty it was a one-man project. Lyonen, created by the gentleman called Tato Rivas. Sorry, Tato Rivas. Hope I'm saying that right. And we're going to listen to a track that has guest vocals from a UK-based vocalist, I believe, called Craig Carnes. So Lyonen just released the new album and music video Revelation in support of the new album This Is Lyonen. It just released this past August, but the music video just dropped. This album is for fans of Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Metallica, Stratovarius, and Halloween. So, so that'll
Halloween.
that'll be up Vito's alley. And the track Revelation is about being engrossed in the lives of others and how you need the courage to do your own thing. The lyric, "The weak men always die," infers that a man with no passion is just an empty soul running on autopilot. Soaring, powerful vocals are provided by the UK's, I got that right, Craig Carnes. So, Karens, maybe Karens, they say it? Anyway, he's a Karen.
He's a Karen.
He's a Karen.
It's probably Cans.
Cans.
Is that? Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Rory.
Cans.
Cans like in Australia, cans.
Yeah, it's CAIRNS. Cans.
Yeah.
Really? You don't say any of the other letters?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, there we go. Montana's not here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna pull this up. Okay, great. Yeah, I got her going.
Here we go.
I got her going. Flow that guy in there. We'll switch the view. There we go. Lyonen.
Oh, super new.
Yeah, super duper new. Some power metal and yeah, interesting. Like just kind of you can hear a single vision in this when you listen to it. All right, let's do this. And as a review, I want your guys' opinion after. Music and lyrics by Tato Rivas.
Tato's a cool name.
Tato. There he is.
Thought it was a chick. Great voice.
That's nice. The harmony does it. Wasted Years, that's a reference. Dressed very cool, but his drumming's great.
Gotta be comfortable.
Yeah. More ASMR.
I'm gonna look up what that fucking means.
Yeah, do it. And that was Lyonen. Revelation was the song, new single from them. Yeah. Oh, we got some, our guests, hold on, we got some applause. I missed it. But yeah, from the Flame, you guys were applauding that, eh?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was good.
Did you
It was
not say
good.
that was a one-man band?
Which was the one man of the one-man band?
Yeah, so obviously there were some other members in there. So I think you recruited some people, but all the songwriting. The one man was the guy with the short hair. That was Tato Rivias. Rivias. He was using both of the guitar parts, I believe, as well. Tato. So
It was good.
yeah,
It's been done before, but it's been
right.
It was good.
Yeah.
That
It
second
had
verse
that
with the
80s
drums, that was really awesome.
The drums
I
were sick.
that.
Yeah.
It definitely had that Judas Priest feel.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, it lived
Yeah.
up to everything that you described.
Yeah, it was like an homage,
so.
right? Yeah, what it tried to be, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes back to what Lily was saying earlier, like how when you guys change up time signature and stuff to make it sound more unique.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a little biased, but I just found your tracks be way more interesting and more like fulfilling to me than hearing that. Just it was good. Don't get me wrong. That dude was awesome and it's pretty cool to put that together. But I don't know, man. Like I got more fulfillment out of your guys' stuff than hearing that because I've heard that before. You know what I mean?
I think that's why From the Flame nicely called it an homage. Like that's a nice way to say it because it was good. Everything was
really good.
The musicianship was great. It sounded great. It was catchy. Vocals were good. Everyone was talented. There was no issues. But true, it's not breaking the mold. It's not doing anything new, right? So that would be my critique. I'm trying not to be mean because everyone was super talented. It was put together and a lot of passion went into it.
And I don't think that's mean. It's just how we feel.
Right.
But that's what they were trying to do, right? That's what they're
Yes, sure. Yeah.
That's what it's trying to do. It's a different thing that we're doing, so.
Right, very, very different, very different. But I know, Vito. You said you like your power metal, so I thought
do.
I thought I'd throw a little power metal in there, and that came across my way. And
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd listen to it again.
I would definitely listen to it again. Yeah, I absolutely.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's one of those sing in the shower songs.
Yeah.
It was
Spelt it
catchy.
out.
I'm falling down, I mean, there was even some homage in there. Wasted years. I heard that. That was definitely talking.
100% wasted years. Holy crap. So much.
They said wasted. He said wasted years in the vocal
lyrics.
in the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Craig in his cans talked about the wasted years. So I think homage is probably the best way to put it. I think that was super intentional. Some bands don't want to break the mold. They they want to just pay tribute to what they love and do their own kind of small spin on it, right? So yeah, good, still solid stuff.
That's
So
what I want to listen to.
huh?
I hate our music. That's all I ever want to listen to. I like AC/DC just dropped a new song. It sounded like AC/DC. That's all I wanted. Tool dropped a new album last year or the year before. Sounded like Tool. That's all I fucking wanted. I didn't want them to do anything new. I just wanted to hear that.
Why
Yeah.
not put your AC/DC cover band then?
Well, because, somebody else is doing it better than I could.
Right. That's a good point. Awesome. All right, I think that's a great place to end it. Do you boys want to plug anything else? I guess what's the best way to stay in touch with the band? Because we want to know when that, like, we probably don't have any announcements yet. Like, we want to know when the album's going to drop, and we want to know all these things. So when those announcements happen,
Facebook right now, and I mean Insta as well, but mainly Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram.
We've been kind of quiet on it lately, just because we've been doing a lot behind the scenes. We're gonna get a lot more active on it right away here, and got some cool announcements coming up. So yeah, definitely follow us or hit us up on Facebook.
Or
You can
outside
sex
Matt's
Brett
house.
anytime.
Yeah.
191.
Where's the right address?
Is it not?
No.
No wonder I keep getting lost.
Text Trace Road too.
and while you're on Facebook, give Wicked Wally Webcast a like as well, and follow us on the Twitch, so you get notifications when we go live. Do all that kind of stuff. YouTube, that link is a lie, by the way. They see YouTube /Wicked Wally Webcast. So I don't know. All of you guys, I'll guilt you into following me on YouTube, subscribing to me on YouTube, but you need 100 people to subscribe to you before you can actually get a custom URL. So right now you have to search for Wicked Wally Webcast. So
you'll get it.
If you guys want to help with that, that would be great. So I can actually have a proper URL.
I'm sure I can follow you.
Oh, you do? You guys subscribe to us on? Okay, thanks for doing that.
I subscribe.
Thanks,
I do
guys.
on Facebook and Insta.
You can go on YouTube, motherfucker.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, the more people that can follow, then it'll be easier for people to find me on there, right? Yeah, and then also on Twitch. Twitch is the best place to be. That's where we got all these cool chat messages. Let's go back to the multi-stream. No one else on the multi-stream, but yeah, we're gearing down to the end of the show. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm gonna announce some upcoming shows, but yeah, maybe we'll let you boys go there. Thanks again for coming on the show. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Wally. Love you.
Yeah, we Vito, I think we had a really good time with
I had a
guys.
blast. It was so nice seeing you guys and like being able to actually talk to you and like see your faces. It's like it would be nicer if we could do it in person, but
Right.
I mean, these are the times.
Yeah, next time.
Soon enough, hopefully.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right,
Well, thank you so much,
cheers,
guys.
boys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again. I'm excited for what's next. Those new songs fucking rip. So
Yes,
awesome
they
work.
do.
Awesome work.
Keep it up.
All right.
All right.
I think I'm going to let everyone know, Vito, I'm going to let folks know what's coming up. We've got some new shows coming up here. And what's coming up for new shows? I can have some new stuff planned. Maybe stuff you don't know about yet, actually.
Ooh, I might.
Yeah,
Might not.
yeah. I always have new announcements. I'm always planning way ahead. I'm a planner, right? So upcoming shows. Let's turn the music back on for that, actually. Hold on. Oh, that's the intro. Here, let's turn back on some tunes, and we're going to announce the upcoming shows. Oh, Vito's tired. He's yawning.
I'm so
He's like,
tired.
get on with it, Wally. Tell us what's coming up next
No,
on
I'm
the
just-
Wicked Wally webcast.
Got a wicked migraine coming on.
Oh, shit, dude. Drink some water.
Yeah, I have been.
Yeah.
What's going on, Wally? Tell me.
Wednesday, November the 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain, episode number 7, Sadistic Embodiment. Interview with Sadistic Embodiment, members of that band. Guest host is Jason for that episode.
Sweet.
So that's going to be a good show. Really heavy stuff. Brian Newberry is the drummer of that band. He's also the current drummer of Into Eternity. So, and he is incredible. So you actually see him on the intro of the Wicked Wally webcast. He's got this big, huge arm. He's flexing, right? He's got this big arm flexing. So yeah, he's on there. And on November the 18th, that's on Wednesday again, always Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain, TBD. Actually, Montana's trying to score a band right now.
She told me about it.
I know, and I don't want to say who it is in case they can't make it.
Yep.
But it's one of her favorite bands. So she's reached out to them. I'm just waiting for her to tell us if it's been confirmed. But it should be confirmed soon. Jason, I love TBD. Thanks. I know I built it up as like TBD. All right, and then following Wednesday, we have Siren in studio, not in studio, but on the Skype call. Siren interview with Sloan Vox and crew. Guest host. Montana should be coming for that one. Jason, are you available for that one? I didn't even ask you yet, but I was hoping you could come on for that one. But we'll see if you guys can both come, or Montana, one of you two. Haha. I didn't even ask. I was hoping. That's why there's question marks. On the December the 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, episode number 10, Citizen Rage Hardcore and Beercore. So interview with Mark Russell of Citizen Rage. Maybe we'll have some other members of the band too. And Vito will be in studio for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we'll see. We might have another surprise temporary one-time guest host that can talk lots of political stuff with Mark, because Mark has a lot of political stuff in his music. So that'll be a very interesting, introspective, intelligent episode, I think, of the Wicked Wally webcast, where we're not talking about milking cows as much. Who knows? But who knows?
I mean, it might go there.
It might go there. And then December the 9th, episode 11, Beg for Mercy, interview with Vancouver-based death metal band Without Mercy. And Jason, I think, is coming on for this one. He said he's going to check them out. Let me know if he can make it or not. So hopefully, I'll show question marks on that one too. Let me know if you can come. They're fucking sick. They're from Vancouver. I think I am too. Okay, perfect. So the freaking awesome band. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, really great band, and a band I've never met before. This is not a connection, not anything. This is starting to go through the emails and the random stuff. So we're starting to pick up steam. We're starting to get some people that I don't know on the show.
That's awesome.
So that'll be pretty cool too.
Wonderful.
Looking forward to that. But Vito and I are. I guess we're ready to wrap things up, dude.
Sign off.
What are your thoughts on tonight's episode before we close things off?
Oh man, my mind is pretty blown with the direction that they have gone, and it just sounded so fucking good.
Yeah, man.
I just want things to go back to normal so I can see them live.
Yeah, me too.
And toss people off the stage if they try to get on.
Awesome. Well, like I say every single week, tune in next week. Same Wicked time, same Wicked channel. We're on Twitch. We're mirrored to YouTube and Facebook as well for now. But twitch.tv/Wicked Wally webcast. Follow us there. Come in live. Come in the chat. Come ask questions. Be part of the party. We want to see you next week. This is Wally and Vito.
Hey.
Signing out. Tune in next week. Same Wicked time, same Wicked channel. All right. We love you guys.
Good night.
Take care. Good night.